Good morning. It is day 90 of our Te Araroa through hike, and this morning we are leaving the Fern burn hut and we're on our way to Wanaka where we've got a rest day. So, well, it won't be a rest day. Generally these things turn into logistics days. So
How many ice creams we can eat?
yeah, got to get food, got to get washing done, and then organise everything for the next leg. So we've got a 20k walk today.
About 26k walk.
Yeah, a bit longer, about 26. So 7 down to the car park and then the rest into town. And we're staying at the top 10 tonight, so we've got a little bit to get to the top 10 that's off trail, but that's okay. That's always so comfortable in there. It was a good night last night, so there was 4, 6, 7 of us in, so 4 going north and then 3 just people that walked in. So these guys are from Auckland and they brought their 6-year-old in, so it was lovely to see them here on holiday and enjoying the area. Though I don't think Mum was overly impressed with the track. I think she was sold it being a flat track in, and it certainly was not a flat track in. So yeah, but anyway, they had a good time last night, and it was really cool to see like somebody so young out here and enjoying the space. So we'll get going now and check it again a bit later. We are just leaving the NOBO track. So we're off the track and on our way now into Glendew Bay. Oh look, there's the water. The NOBO track was amazing. So every day of those, well I guess it's been what, 1, 2, 3 days we're out today, has been slightly different. And just beautiful. We've had amazing weather. I mean, hot in the afternoon, but we always try and get an early start. So we've had most of our days done before it's got sort of too hot in the afternoon. Any thoughts about the NOBO track, Paul?
No, it was fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, I love the tops that we went over, and the huts were amazing little valleys and that. So
yeah, the huts were great. Like in general, the 3 huts that we moved through. We didn't stop at Highland, but Roses, Highland Creek and Fern were really well maintained and really comfortable and awesome locations. So onwards now to Glendu Bay and then Wanaka later in the day for us, and I think we're going to find a coffee shop at some point this morning, and I think we've just found the Glendu Bay Caravan Park. So it looks super busy in there. So we've just walked past the Glendu Bike Park, so I'm not sure how many of these people. Oh wow, look at all the cars up there too. There's cars everywhere. Wow. It is busy coming back into civilization.
It's rammed.
Wow. What a beautiful spot though. Holy dolly. So yesterday we had peanut butter wraps on the top of the world, and today we're having peanut butter wraps on Glendu Bay with crowds and crowds and crowds and crowds and crowds and crowds and crowds of people. It is so busy in here, but it is a very beautiful spot. Unbelievably, we are still walking through the Glendu Bay Caravan Park. This place is massive. So we stopped for an ice cream at the ice cream shop, as you do, and I was talking to one of the guys who's on gate duty because they really limit the amount of vehicles coming in, and he said that during Christmas and New Year they have about 3,000 people in here, and according to him it wasn't actually very busy in here at the moment. You realise that you may have been in the bush a little too long when you get so terribly, terribly excited that you find a loo that has not one but 2 rolls of toilet paper and hand sanitizer and smells like daisies. We were both so excited. So that is a glacier, and we're not sure which one it is, but it's definitely a glacier. There's snow up there too, and those are the hills that we've come out of, all covered in cloud. So we're walking along the lake. We've got another about 12 k's of this type of walking to do, which is very easy considering where we've been. And there has been, up until just very recently, a reasonable amount of tree coverage, which is keeping it cool, but it's a bit more exposed now. So lots of people biking along here, and we've just passed a couple of groups that actually look like they're on walking tours. So they were striding up in the opposite direction, like clearly with a leader. So I guess they may be tourists that have come out of Wanaka and working their way up to Glendu Bay. So it's beautiful. We've just come up a big ass hill, which actually wasn't that big ass, but it was just as hot. So it felt like it was bigger than it actually was. And we can see Wanaka for the first time. Beautiful as the water. Paul's been for a swim. I sat in the shade.
Swim was more fun. It's too bloody hot to sit in the shade.
We are about 6 k's from the top 10, and it is hot. So Paul's just had another swim, and I sat in the shade. There are so many people out enjoying that lake today. It's just been continual traffic of the boats with the skiers and the waterboarders and whatnot, which is really cool. So we stopped and we talked to a family, well, a couple of families actually, who had a boat down in one of the little bays that Paul just had a swim at, and they're just here for the holidays, enjoying the space with the boat and the kids. What an amazing day for them to be able to do that. Well, you know that you're in Wanaka when you get to the tree in the lake. Really? Paul didn't know that there was a tree in the lake until recently, but there has always been a tree in the lake at Wanaka. Anyway, we might come back down tomorrow morning and take some good photos of the tree in the lake, because we're not that far from the holiday camp now. We are at the Wanaka Top 10, and that's our little cabin where we have been for the last couple of days. It's just got a queen bed in it, tiny little space, but gee, it was so lovely to get in here yesterday afternoon and just be able to veg on that bed. So we actually did our washing yesterday afternoon when we got in, went down to Wanaka proper and got our food for the next section, got back, had some dinner down there as well, got back in about 10 o'clock, went straight to bed, and we actually didn't wake up until 10 o'clock this morning. We were both so exhausted, and considering how many people were in here last night, there's not that many tonight. I just cannot believe that the noise of the vans leaving didn't wake us up. But anyway, it didn't. So this is a great. It's another top 10. Great space. The top 10 just keep their facilities so amazingly clean and tidy and welcoming. Staff have been amazing while we've been here. This is a kitchen facility. So just Paul's in there at the moment doing a few dishes. So that's the kitchen, lounge space, and then the bathrooms and laundry are just around this side here. So yeah, it's been a really, really nice day in here. It's a little way from town, which sort of made things a bit interesting yesterday afternoon. So when we got in, we knew that we really needed to get downtown and get all of our food, but we ended up taking a taxi back, which we would never normally do. So it is, I think it's about 2.5 k's from town, which yesterday evening at 9:30 when we were ready to leave down in Wanaka was just, and after such a big day, was just not great for a walk, so we ended up taking a taxi. But yeah, no, this has been a really great space. Yesterday afternoon, when we got in, we went into the kitchen, and obviously we sort of must have looked like we were absolutely starving, because we were we carried eaten all of our food, and we're carrying virtually nothing. And this beautiful German couple who just cooked up these huge pizzas looked at us and said, "Are you hungry?" And both Paul and I said, "Well, yeah." I said, "Well, have some pizza, we've cooked too much." And so they fed us yesterday, which was just absolutely amazing. So we spoke to them for quite a while. They are here in New Zealand for 3 months, just touring around. So that's Wanaka down there. Yeah, so we're all packed up now, everything's all washed, food's all ready to go, and we'll leave tomorrow morning and walk into Lake Hawea tomorrow. So I think we've got about a 30k walk tomorrow, but we'll get away early. The weather's definitely starting to turn, so there's a lot of cloud out there now. Apparently we're supposed to get some light rain, which will be great for that long road, well, it's not road, but long flat walk through town tomorrow. So anyway, get going and check in again tomorrow.